Hello, and welcome to the visualization to developing a loving, gracious relationship with our Soma. So for this meditation, of course, you can choose any posture you wish, but if you would like a very restorative posture, you could try the same posture that I did in the video 2 weeks ago, on your back with legs up the wall and trying to get your hips as close as you can to the wall if that's comfortable for you. And basically let the wall hold your legs. Now you don't have to straighten your legs. This is whatever your comfort level is. And I'd like to begin the same way that I started the video 2 weeks ago, and that is simply start by placing your hands over your eyes and apply a little bit of pressure, just a little bit of pressure, and allow the weight of your hands to be received by your head, by your eyes, and allow the eyes to soften and also allow them to softly, gently roam so that they don't get fixated in a certain position. So just with your hands over your eyes, applying a little bit of pressure, allow the eyeballs to just roam around. And then softly imagine that you're looking over your head. And then both eyes look off to the upper right-hand corner. And then gently come down the side of your body. And then just allow them to pool. Make them like puddles, resting. And then the same thing to the other side, looking up over your head, gently, and then off to the upper left-hand corner. And then scanning down the left side of your body. And allow the eyes to just pool and become puddles, not really fixated on anything, not held in a fixed position. This way, the frontal lobe of the brain can just begin to soften its intensity, and the mind can begin to expand. And whenever you're ready, trying to just bring your arms to a comfortable position, whether that's resting on your pelvis, on your belly, or off to the sides, finding a comfortable position for your shoulder, possibly with palms up. And just begin to settle in. Allowing ourselves to land in our bones. Wiggling your toes, spreading them open, just so that we can feel our bones. Wiggling our hands gently And just really sensing bone, sensing the arm bone, the shoulder blade, the way it lays against the ground, the weight of the pelvis, the long bone of the leg. Maybe you want to pedal or just point and flex your ankles, alternating, sort of like you're like riding a bike in a way, soft little motions, allowing the ankle to flex and extend, allowing the knee to flex and extend. And then bring it into a comfortable position where it can just rest. Never feel like you have to hold the body rigidly stiff. If the body feels like making a subtle movement, allow that. Just beginning to trust that the body knows where it wants to go, and that's okay. And now let's move through our bodies, articulating and remembering everything that the different parts of our body has given us the opportunity for. And if we start down by the feet and toes, just calling to mind how everywhere we travel, every place that we have gone, our feet have taken us there. And bringing thanks and loving vibration to our feet and our ankles. They carry us. Just taking a moment and just isolating our focus, and bring the awareness to your feet, your toes, all the bones in the feet, the ankles, and just allow your attention to rest there. And bringing thanks. Oftentimes we forget to thank our bodies. We are in a relationship with our body. And traveling up your leg to the knee joint, and allow the attention to rest now from the knee down to the feet. And thanking our lower leg. We never even think about the lower leg unless we have pain in it or something draws our attention to it. But the lower leg, there's a muscle in the lower leg called the soleus, and that's in the back of the larger calf muscle, and a little bit lower extends down close to the ankle, the soleus. And this muscle is largely responsible, I should say, for pumping the blood back up to the heart. And so they call it the second heart of the Soma. So as you point and flex your feet, you might be able to feel the extension and the shortening, and just sort of remind it to be awake and alive, and bringing thanks for pumping the blood all the way back up to the heart. how brilliant the physical body is, how it works, all the processes that it takes to actually be here right now. And now coming up into our knee joints, and maybe flexing and extending, or maybe you want to place your hands there, or just your awareness, but really trying to send a loving vibration to your knees. And especially if your knees give you problems, if they're achy and arthritic, oftentimes we feel the body has betrayed us when it's in pain or when there's issues, but yet we never really stop and pause to bring thanks for all the times of all the goodness. So it's not really a fair relationship to only point out what we think is wrong or negative or painful. What about all the goodness? And then bringing our awareness to our thighs, our upper legs. Let the awareness rest there. And oftentimes, as females, we often criticize our legs, or we criticize some area of the body, because that's what culture has taught us. But what about all the goodness? Bringing thanks to our legs and ankles and feet, for they really carry us through life. Just taking that moment, that pause, to bring thanks to all the places that our legs have carried us, all the experiences, all the sports, all the long walks to see the beautiful wonders of the world. How our legs have carried us from one season to the next, and one age to the next. And even if they don't look or feel the way that our mind wants them to, well, what about all the goodness? All the things that they do offer us. Traveling up into the trunk and the pelvis, and all of the organs inside the pelvis. All of those organs and systems that work in the pelvis, the reproductive system, the digestive system, the lymphatic system, or circulatory system, the systems that our Soma has to just keep fulfilling for us in order to be here. And truly, truly, with no conditions, love it. We were taught to have a negative relationship with our body. We were taught negative self-talk. So we can teach ourselves positive self-talk and give thanks to all the food that our body has digested, all of the wonderful opportunities of different dishes that we have been able to enjoy, and our body process that. bring gratitude to our digestive system, to the stomach and the intestines and the colon, even the rectum, right? We need all of our parts. Can we bring gratitude without conditions? Bringing gratitude to our skin, the largest organ of the body that covers all of our bones, all of our organs. The largest organ in the body covers us entirely, protecting us from the elements, protecting us from disease and parasites, bacteria. It's a protective coating. Can we bring gratitude? Allow the awareness to rest on the spine, the entire spine, all the way starting at the back of your head, traveling down your midline, all the way going down to the pelvis, and then extending all the way to the tip of the tailbone. How that spine has to hold us up vertically, how it lifts us and carries us. Bringing gratitude, especially to the areas that may be in pain. That area of pain, I often think of that as an area that just needs more love. Can we love and relax into the areas of pain instead of bracing against or subtly disassociating from? Can we relax into those areas of the body, of the Soma? Coming up into the rib cage. The rib cage protects all of the organs in the upper body, our heart, our liver, our spleen, our pancreas, our lungs, our esophagus. Allow your attention to rest in your upper body, just bringing the vibration of love to this area of the body. Allowing that vibration to radiate all the way down the shoulders and arms and wrists and fingers. And how our arms allow us to embrace. In embryology, the arms grow out of the same tissue as the heart. Imagine if your heart, which is an oscillator, and it is a muscle, as we all know, oscillates. If we were to unwind the heart and extend it out into the tips of our fingers, allowing us to embrace and receive all the love from the divine. And also to give to the collective as we show up in this vibration of love and gratitude. traveling further up into your neck and throat. And our voice, the voice box in the throat, which has allowed us to communicate and speak our expression. We sing, it allows us to sing out what's in our heart. Allows us to speak our mind, to speak our heart's desires. Allowing ourselves to be heard. And as our throat is connected to the mouth, the tongue, bringing gratitude further for our tongue and our taste buds, for allowing us to engage in life's pleasures, allowing us to taste life's pleasures. Allow us to take in, to experience, and to have a beautiful human experience of pleasurable experiences. All of our senses, our nose, which has allowed us to smell beautiful flowers or wonderful perfumes or scents or memories that are created from scents. How when we just smell a certain smell, whether it was the smell of our grandmother's house or the smell of a new fresh book when we cracked it open, or a wonderful garden that we've planted or that we've seen and experienced, bringing gratitude to our sense of smell and our nose. Bringing thanks for that sense of smell that also allows us to sense danger, how it keeps us safe. We smell fire, we smell something that alerts us to remove ourselves from an environment. Bringing gratitude for how it keeps us safe. Also allows us to remember a memory of years ago, or bring us right into the present moment. And our eyes, bringing such gratitude to our eyes for the colors that has allowed us to see and take in and be moved by. Our internal eye, as well as when we open our eyes and look outward. Our internal eye, our imagination, when we can see things internally, when we have vision of where we want to go. Or just seeing beautiful countryside, or vineyards, or mountains, beautiful nature, the beach. It has really enriched our experience of being human. And our ears, which has allowed us to hear and listen to our loved one, to hear beautiful sounds of music and symphony, or the sounds of different birds and different animals in nature, the sounds of our children playing or crying, how we listen. And remembering that we have to speak lovingly to our bodies if we want our bodies to treat us well, to keep continuing to give us an experience of an enriched life. Remembering that our negative self-talk and our positive self-talk will create an experience, will create a vibration in the body that the body will respond to, that will either unwind tension patterns or continue to keep them wound up. So truly now bring thanks to our awareness, the awareness of all of it. Bringing thanks to our relationship with awareness. Because from that place, we can create anything. We can create any experience that we wish to have. As we now just stay in the presence of the vibration of gratitude itself. Allowing ourselves to just receive love and gratitude from the divine. And as we end the meditation, just taking a couple of slow breaths as we savor the breath, giving thanks for that breath, the life force that lives within. That every inhale is a commitment to that life force. It commits to being here for one more moment. Every inhale is an opportunity to commit to the moment. Every exhale is an opportunity to release and dissolve what we no longer need. And just giving that opportunity to ourselves to recognize the power of the breath. It has this unbelievable power to regulate our nervous system. How it can heat us up if we breathe fast, or cool us down if we breathe slow. We always have our breath in the moment. It's always there for us. Savor the breath. I hope you enjoyed this pause to bring gratitude to our somas, developing and cultivating a loving, nourishing relationship with our soma, recognizing that we are always in process. Our cells they die and they recapitulate all the time. The body is constantly regenerating itself. The miraculous Soma. The wonderful mind. And the body and the nervous system, and that connection between the mind and the body and spirit and soul. How complex and truly harmonizing that relationship so we can bring coherency and live an authentic life, an awakened life. And as always, remembering that we are always in process. Giving thanks to the part of yourself that showed up here, that has just showed up in the mystery school in a way that has allowed us to lead an awakened life. Allowing us to keep enriching our life experience through the vibration of gratitude, taking pause and taking harvest of what we've created, the life that we've created. And that the process is working through us and the field that's holding us. I hope you enjoyed this. Namaste.